It's the same fucking guys still here.
Made a decent amount. I think he made 8 or 9 million, and half of that came from like housing tax. But yeah, the more DOMs they run, the more money you make.
Turning tables.
Yeah, once server 2 Dom comes back, yeah, there's no point in me going anymore. Really, no point. Unless they buff the amount of contributions. Just got told to put my hands over die. Everybody around me was as well. Everybody put their hands up. I'm just fooling. Nobody said put their hands over die.
Chaos, put your hands up or die.
Oh, they put. Oh. You gotta hit him with that 360 though. Hit him with that 360 though.
Can't even afford 3,500 for the revive, you know what I'm saying?
I must have reset to default. Why does this thing take so long to accelerate? Or is this the top speed? I swear this thing used to be able to go like more, like 115 or so. I do not remember turning it off though. Like I guess I'm going to. Huh. I don't know. It doesn't even seem right. Oh shit. Oh my fuck. Are you kidding me? Like, where does this come from? The fact that I can suddenly do this, like... I don't get that. I think it was just turned down. I don't know. Sick. Fucking. I was gonna do a treasure stream, but it's fucking 90 million degrees in my room. I did not become conscious of that until about 2 minutes ago. Get it. We'll fucking get it. Jesus. How do I turn my shit off? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. This is crazy, bro. It's fucking dark. Sorry, it's so dark in the game, you can't even see it on stream. It's so fucking dark. That the stream isn't visible because of how dark it is. Can't even see the HUD. I think it's morning. It's getting brighter out. What the fuck? What am I seeing? I'm just thinking about what just happened. Son of a cock. I like this guy, this fucker. I was thinking of 3 dudes today. I was thinking of Hisham and his buddy, who I can't remember who his friend was. Maybe it was Mafoa. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I didn't know these people. And this guy named Lars. Fucking Lars. That's an incredible name. Fucking Lars. This is happening today. Fucking Lars. It's okay, we don't need him. We got Peter Enos. Oh, fuck. You know what I've been noticing? I've been thinking about this recently. My voice is super annoying. You know, it's not often that I think that about a person, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not normally a thought that I can recall passing through my head, but whenever I hear maybe a recording of my, well, I guess this is probably the case for a lot of people actually, but when I hear myself in this game, like through the compression, I'm just like, nigga, shut up. So I'll get on estrogen. Did that guy reply to me? I can't remember.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Boom.
Dude, isn't there an ATM like real close?
There is. Don't worry about it, man. I don't give a fuck about the money, bro. I'm not gonna do them, man.
Where is it though?
I don't know. I think it's somewhere on the main street.
I used to deliver to this house.
Somewhere over there.
I think.
May you find all the treasures with these.
Sharks. Thanks, man. Fucking thank you, man.
God bless you.
Holy cow.
I found 3 of them today, and I was like, holy moly, you know who'd be happy to have these?
Oh, I thought you
That's
meant you
good.
found 3 treasures. I was like, damn.
Oh, no. I just found the maps. All 3 of them were at the single thing. I was like, damn, 3 in 1?
What? You mean the earthquake?
Yeah. I was surprised to find all 3.
Yeah, that's
There
typically
wasn't
what.
many.
That's typically how they spawn. In like 3. Probably you'll find 3 at those. Sometimes you find 6.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I have too many at this point. I have like 130. So
Jesus.
I'll keep buying them, but I'm not gonna have room after a bit.
Yeah, that's a lot of walking. That's a lot of finding.
Yeah. Well, you know, I do it over time. I'm about to do some right now. I'm gonna fill up a heli and hope it doesn't crash.
Ooh. Cotton picking?
What?
You cotton picking?
Um,
Or are you treasure hunting?
I'm treasure hunting today, man.
Ah, I see.
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, man, you too. Hope to see you in the cotton fields again.
Fuck yeah. You still doing it like Sophia?
I had to go to rehab.
Wait, like for real?
Yeah, in the game.
Oh.
Nah, in the game.
It's like, it
I
was
was
like,
using the cocaine to do the cotton fields, and then every time I joined the server, my fucking guy would be shaking uncontrollably until I took more coke.
oh
was
wait,
so
so
annoying.
is that the strat? Is it better for you to run and pick by hand?
I think it is because I don't know. I figure it's better because sometimes you get like 4 when you pick up 1. Sometimes you get 3. I feel like with the tractor, it's always 1.
It is. Yeah, it definitely
know.
is always one. Yeah, but it's just that.
So I think with the coke,
Yeah, I think the immediate thought is just that it's more active when you have to keep
yeah.
hitting your space bar or your fucking scroll wheel or whatever. I don't know. It'd be cool. It'd be different if there was maybe like a hotkey to pick up items like that. I don't know.
Or just like have it where the tractor is, where you just run around, like the old coke field where you just ran around and it picked up shit.
Yeah, that was goated. They moved that over to processor now.
Yeah. You know, I see they brought the uranium back.
Yeah, that's
This time in Kavala. What the fuck?
yeah. These guys, I don't want to say anything. I'm not gonna say anything bad, but that shit sucks.
Uranium?
No, I just think it was good where it was. You know, I feel like there's a lot of like,
Oh, I do too. The Purigo spot.
yeah, it was honestly like I didn't even do it, but if you kind of just think about it, like the way it was laid out was like literally perfect, you know.
Yeah, that was
And
my
then-
friend's favorite way to make money.
And then moving the Kavala chop shop is that's fucked up, bruh. That's fucked up.
Yeah, not feeling it.
Well, what can you do, man? If you try and like combat it,
All I can do is do cotton.
yeah. I mean, it's all like opposing ideas with everybody on the server, so it's like impossible to get things changed. So
Man, I'm still bitching at Jesse to add a union skill tree.
ooh, that's a good idea. I was thinking about doing a
Why it's not a
suggestion
thing.
for quest overhaul because V2 quests were goated and the V3 quests fucking suck. It's like a major downgrade. So even though it's like a minor thing,
Yeah,
you
give me
know.
the same ones. Just the same shit every time.
Well, yeah, they're also just like really low yield. You know, it's just like it's like buy a gun for like $12. It's like all right.
Yeah.
But you know, at V2 it used to be like there was beginner, intermediate for like every drug. So you could clear like 100K doing those quests like easy. So I was thinking of like telling them to re-add those and mesh them in with the ones that we currently have and like randomize it every restart.
They don't want us to be happy. They don't want us to be happy.
Dude, I'm
We have
saying
to suffer.
it's fucked up, but I agree. Dude, they just fucked up the exchange for me, like mad, like terrible. I can't go. I
What
can't.
happened with the exchange?
They just made it so that the listings are limited to 20. So like if I was to try to keep up with it, I would be like nonstop working. I would. It just sucks. Like previously, it was kind of
You
like
can only
unlimited.
Put 20 items on.
20 separate listings, yeah. Which you might think is a lot, but it's like
Oh.
it's really not. It's not enough. So.
Yeah, not really. Fuck, dude. Yo, we gotta start a revolution.
Nah, let's make a new server. Strat is life.
Oh, fuck, yo, where's Tanoa at?
For real, I never even fucking played it. That would be sick.
That one was pretty fun, but I remember back then it was so hard to run that fucking map with all the foliage and shit.
Yeah, that might be kind of sick though, like stealth wise.
No, dude, it was so goated. Like that was really fun. I have so many memories of just people suicide investing on there.
Oh fuck. What did he say?
Balali, balala, bilili, balala.
Nigger.
Fuck
Shut
you.
up, nigger, nigger, nigger,
What?
nigger, 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 nigger,
No,
nigger,
no,
nigger,
no.
nigger, nigger,
No,
nigger, nigger,
no,
nigger,
no,
nigger,
no, 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 no.
nigger, 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 nigger.
What am I supposed to do?
Yes, 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 yes.
Of course it's Peter Enos. You know, that's not okay. I don't condone that. Wait, yeah! They kicked him. You know what's great about that is like when it's like 5 people doing it, nothing ever happens, but that guy got kind of unlucky, singled out. He joins right back. Yo, my fucking chest hurts. God. In all my fucking 12 years of 12 plus years of this damn thing existing, somehow the charm never fades. Sharks used to have a house around here. I was thinking I think it is that one, yeah.
We are so bad.
Fuck yeah, dude. Stratus life, let's go.
Yeah, run it back.
Yo, would Stratus not be the funniest shit ever if this server, like, same 100 pop, same people? That should be hilarious. It would be so fucked.
Dude, I don't even know the fucking layout of Stratus at all.
Really? Dude, you never play Wasteland?
I never played that fucking map.
It's honestly kind of, like, it's good. I don't have, like, any qualms about it. I mean,
Wait, which one's Wasteland?
Wasteland is just like a TDM basically with 3 teams.
Is there also bots in it?
Yeah, well there was typically like convoys or like things that would spawn.
Yeah, there was like random shit that would
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. That shit was pretty goated. I miss that shit. I don't even
That's still a
think.
thing?
I don't think so. I mean, there was a really popular server called CCG, and that got shut down like forever ago. And I think there's only one left now. It's called Trailer Park, and I'm pretty sure it's not that great, but it's like all there
Rest in
is.
peace.
Yeah. No, Stratus is good though. I mean, Stratus is a lot like this map. I mean, it's literally an island off of the coast of this map, I guess lore wise. So it's the same kind of vibe, but it's like instead of like horizontally big, it's vertically big, you know.
You trying to get vertical?
Dude, straight up.
Dude, what the fuck?
Anyway, fuck it. What can you do, you know?
I'm gonna keep adding Jesse in the Discord and asking him for my union skill tree.
Yo, bug him about the exchange for me.
Yeah. Look, this exchange is bogus, bro.
I already talked to him, and he gave me a very like fuck off kind of, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know.
Typical.
Like the thing is, it's the kind of thing where it's like no one asked for that to be a thing, and he told me, he said I think, well he gave me some kind of like coding thing that I didn't get, and then he was like, we don't want people using the exchange as storage. That's what he said. So I mean, I kind of get that, but at the same time, it's like, fuck that. I feel like people should be able to use it however. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a lame excuse. It's kind of a cop-out.
I mean, pretty much I get that I'm kind of an extreme case because I slam the exchange with shit, but like, I mean, I actually use it to sell. I don't use it that much as storage. Probably a lot of people do, honestly, a lot worse. And I feel like it's just a mechanic of the game, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I never even would have thought to use it as storage because I never have that much shit I would need to store.
Yeah. Well, I think some of the cause is for like, if you don't want to haul it across the map or some kind of shit. Like recently, I saw somebody store a gold bar in it, and I was like, damn, I didn't even think of that. Because, you know, you can't put a gold bar in like a heli or whatever. So it's like a store it for later, you know? I don't know.
I guess that could work. Bunch of bums.
Yeah. Stratus life.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It sounds like I'm joking, but like, what if?
Dude, well, I remember when me and my buddy were in like high school, and we tried to make our own Arma server. That shit was so fucking gay.
Yeah.
It was so hard. Maybe because we were young, retarded.
I literally know nothing about coding or anything. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. But like,
Well,
if it's
dude, the only thing
doable,
we ever implemented in the server was a suicide vest.
damn.
That was the only thing we figured out how to make, and then we gave up.
I probably have help. I feel like there's people. Like, I know a couple people who seem well
Dude,
versed.
nowadays, man, you could just fucking vibe code with the goddamn AI.
Probably, yeah, that too. Yeah.
I guarantee you, some of this shit they've been adding has been fucking vibe coded in.
I'd love to see what AI
Probably do,
says
like,
about
quarter of the
Arma
work they
3.
used to.
Asylum. Arma
Dude,
3
I
Asylum
use
Life.
fucking ChatGPT to fucking calculate the fucking money and fucking shit all the time.
Bro. That's crazy.
Dude, I made a suggestion for the infamy. Hold on, let me look at the picture that I put in my suggestion post. It was like a retarded amount of time. Hold on.
Peter Enos. I knew he had it in him. He had something. He had something to offer. I fucking knew it.
So the infamy is fucking retarded. To get 50,000 infamy, bro, it would
Oh,
take
yeah.
you 36 hours.
Yeah. I remember you saying
process,
that.
like just straight processing. If you wanted to unlock the entire fucking skill tree for infamy, dude, it would take 12 days of processing straight. Real days.
Bro, honestly, that's kind of light work for my hours on this shit, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I'm saying like just processing though.
Yeah.
That's not even like going back and forth to get the materials and shit.
Wait, what? I
Yeah,
never even
also,
looked
I
at
hate
this.
how after I got permabanned, I guess it reset my stats. So it only says I have 400 hours on the server. I know I have way more than that. I guarantee you most of the 2,000 hours I have on this game are on here.
When did you get permed?
I got permed by Mitch in like 2017.
No, that's the reason.
And then
I don't think it reset your account. It's just that in 2019, I think 2019 it was when V2 came out, and that's when like the stats, I think everyone's stats kind of reset at that point. So like,
oh, okay.
like if you I don't even know if you could see it now, but if you go and look at people's like accounts, the earliest it'll show, like if you know where you go to like someone's My Asylum and it says like played since whatever.
Yeah.
The earliest it'll show is 2019. So I think something just happened with the stats to where that's as far back as it goes.
That's when they like reset it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curious what mine says. Hold on.
Yeah, I know I've been playing this since like 2014, 15. But mine says 2019, I guess.
I know I started in middle school, which is crazy to think about.
That is pretty crazy. I think that's younger than I was. Maybe.
Dude, I need to get up on the leaderboard. I'm 456 for the bank account. This is too far.
456. Oh, it shows you that on your profile.
Yeah.
That's another thing I kind of miss. It's like such a tiny thing, but you used to be able to see like the entire leaderboard of like everybody, which was so crazy.
Yeah.
There's like 100 pages. It was nuts.
I know. I want to see everybody. I want to see who I'm next to.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun to check that at times. But now I'm like top whatever the fuck, so I guess I still have that feature.
Oh yeah, I see your bitch ass on the damn top 25.
Dude,
I see you up there.
right before they fucked the exchange, luckily I made a shitload of money from it. I made like 2 mil.
Well, hell yeah. Dude, I need to make more money. I have, what do I have? 9.8.
I mean,
I'm broke.
you're running cotton, so I feel like you got a good gameplay loop going on, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if I do the Tempest every time, it's like 700k run for 2 hours.
Oh, so
A
you
little under 2 hours.
farm it all and put it into your house and then pull a Tempest and then process it like that?
Yeah, the full house I think is like 2 million each time I do a house.
Yeah, that'll definitely ramp up.
Yeah, you know, I saw they redid the drug prices. I did a bunch of heroin last night. I think like it was that much more.
Yeah, I wish
Yeah,
I
think the
remembered
cartel tax
prices,
heroin
but I
is still
don't.
selling for like 800 something. Even though it says it sells for like it says it sells for almost 1600, but I was doing the math. It was only like 800 of heroin. I don't think it's really that much more.
Alright, well anyway, I gotta get to worky on a couple things.
Yeah, I'll let you go.
Fuck yeah, dude. It was good talking.
Of course, of course.
Fuck. Yeah, I hate to be negative too about it. It's like, that's so typical. There is an essence of like, I've seen certain patches where literally everyone is just bitching and saying it sucks, and you can tell the admins are like, yo. Fucking yo. I don't know. I feel like I understand the dynamic. But, you know, I don't know. I guess all that really matters is that the server is populated, you know. Fuck it. When I really think back to when it died, I don't know, man. I just think it's so fucking arbitrary how these things tend to work. Like, I almost want to say, this is a little crass, but I almost want to say that the reason why the server is doing well is just because people missed it. And I mean, that kind of becomes like, that's partially true for me, I'd say. This is good. I like what's happening here. hate to be using this as storage, but I like how. Oh wow, there's still. I'm surprised there's still shit there. Look at this guy, huh? Who's this? Is this who I think it is, maybe? Yes, it is.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Wait, there's two of
I'm
them?
gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
What the fuck? Oh. Damn. Shit. How the fuck did I die and this guy, what? Okay. What's with these fucking medics? I've requested a medic like 3 or 4 times in the last couple of days, and it's just nothing happened. They're just fucking AFK. I got my Goldberg on. What the fuck is this? What's up, bruh?
I need a defib for my homie.
Oh, okay. Fuck, bro,
I
that
don't
was
know how my shit blew up, bro.
crazy, bro.
Fuck this game, bro.
Are you guys what are you guys doing? You guys running the exchange or what?
I'm just getting him a Petra.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I just need a defib.
Wait, where the fuck is the fucking... Okay. You can get it. What? Did he... Can't you get a defib from... Whatever. Feels stupid, but like what? Oh. Maybe you can't actually get it. No, I guess you can't, can you? I was just thinking about it. Alright, well. Fuck. There's really no point, you know. Might as well just... Yeah, great, great, great. There. Have all that. It's jack shit. I liked when it was broken. Better. How many people we got going? Oh wow. You know, I don't know if this is like a thought field that people care to explore much. What's up, Klops? What? What? What's up? But I really think that there's like some very, very strong merit to just leaving things the way they are. It's not to say everything, definitely, but like people have been asking. Here's a couple examples. People have been asking for another chop shop for like ever, correct? But I've never really heard anybody ask for more than one, and to me it makes sense to maybe just have a third. So they just, you know, slapped one here, slapped another one here. Like, okay. This shit's just pretty ridiculous. You know, the chop shop worked really good. In that spot for as long as it did. And uranium was really good where it was. You know? So it's like, but the thing is I understand probably the idea is that they just want to bring something to Kavala so that Kavala can be, you know, whatever, so that it could be popping again. But I just think there's other ways to do that. And the thing is it's like, you know, if you, I imagine, like an imagined conversation with either maybe a dev, admin, or another player. It's just like, well, then what do you want to do in place of it? And it's like, that's not the point. The point is that, like, meddling with shit that already works in order to try to make other shit work. You know? It's like plugging, it's like you have a whole electrical system plugged in perfectly, and then you just start yanking wires out and trying to shove them into other holes. It's like, whatever. You know, that's just gonna break everything. It's gonna break a lot. It's gonna break some things. I mean, Klops, I'm not gonna try to lump you into anything, but just like, you know, you did, I'm sure, a fuckload of LSD and PCP and probably uranium, honestly, because I never fucking seen you in the game ever. So I'm gonna assume that you were probably doing a lot of one of those three things, maybe two out of three. And I mean, I'm not going to now be like, oh, don't you agree that the locations that they were at were good? But like, if I did say that, I mean, I just did say that. But like, I don't know. So it's not, I'm struggling a bit to articulate what I even mean here, but the point I'm trying to make regardless is just like, these things, they worked well on their own, and I don't think that, you know, I don't think that LSD existing and being in the northwestern part of the map is the reason that the server died. You know? So like, where is it? I could say the same thing about uranium, but it's less relevant. Because I mean, because they re-added it. But, you know, again, I just think there was nothing wrong with it the way it was. That's as a person who barely did uranium. I had a moment where I was doing it, and I just think like the bunker area, off of the main road of Pyrgos is so dope and perfect and cool. And that's what a sight. And the nuclear power plant was just in the swamp. I mean, come on, it made so much sense. And now it's just like plopped. Fuck the chop shop. Let's just put it on a dirt road. Like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. It seems, though, that, like, as far as time goes, I'm just gonna keep saying that things were better before. So that's probably not a good thing. Klops, thanks for God, it's kind of funny, like, I feel like when you do that, sometimes I literally look at it and I'll just, like, my brain won't even compute anything. And I mean, I guess that I'm not trying to say that like I don't give a fuck, but it's just like, that's just my brain. Sometimes I'm just I'm just not thinking. It's like I looked at that and I think I was just in the middle of the thought and then I just fucking unlooked at it. Which is very rude and well I guess, but I was just in the moment. Forgive me. Thank you for that stuff. Maybe not changing too much is true. I just think sometimes there's this saying in things that's like you never take away, you always add. And that is applicable to some things. I don't think this is necessarily that exactly, but I just think what should be happening is not taking away things, not replacing things, but just tweaking things. You know? All the locations, so many of them, pretty much the mass majority of all the locations of everything were pretty much stellar. They did not need to be meddled with. But it's perhaps just the mechanics themselves that were not amazingly sufficient. Hey, what's that firing range thing? Even that one's in a good spot. It's in a really good spot for people to look at it and ask what it is inside chat. We can remove that. I don't think a single player's ever been there. Holy fuck. Maybe it's just a random like mini free fire zone. Isn't it a red zone? Yeah. Been there for the longest time. Like, here's an whatever, here's an example. This is a small example and slightly irrelevant, but just to maybe further illustrate my shit, is like, I don't know when they added cotton, but I haven't had an issue with it. You know? I've never thought to myself, like, why the fuck did they add this? This is gay. Because to me, I see it as nothing other than a net good that they're adding jobs. As long as the locations don't impede with anything else. Fucking egregiously. I will say though, I can I can sympathize with the idea that Kavala does probably need an illicit job other than weed to actually revive it. So I just don't think it should be uranium. And yeah, I just don't think it should be uranium. I think it should be something new. That might be cool. And I think that's totally a doable thing. Excuse you, fuck. Yeah, true. True, but I mean, I'm saying true to the fact that, or true that you said it's a noob town. But I do think, like, to me, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little odd that Kavala died. In a way, it's odd that Kavala lived. Because, I mean, just thinking about it in a very, very basic sense, it's like all the way on the left side of the map. Just kind of tucked in, even though it's gigantic. I don't know. I think there's a lot you could do with Kabbalah. But you know, it used to be the central hub, and then boom, all of a sudden it really just wasn't. What happened there? Just what happened? People just finally got bored, or maybe people realized the inconvenience. Maybe it was like other parts around the map suddenly it became clear that there were other hubs that made more sense, like Aethera. I honestly think Aethera is like the worst town in the whole game, honestly. It's so poorly laid out. But, I mean, it has a little bit of a charm. But my thing with Aethera is, like, you have to go around the entire town if you're taking the main road, just to enter it. It's such a strange, non-flowing kind of place. That's an idea I had recently. I've been thinking about that a couple of times. Is like shipwrecks should be. They should have shipwrecks here. And really, you know what? They should just have them anywhere. You know, all over. I mean, probably better to put them, you know, closer to diving shops. But, like, per se, if you put one really far away, you know, that might encourage a very specific tier of players to, you know, accept that challenge and reap the benefits of doing so. You know, maybe helo over a fucking submarine or whatever. But I've always thought, I don't know why there's no shipwrecks right here in this Gulf area. It really seems like obvious. What do you think? Maybe here? I don't know. I know there's like, okay, so there's one that spawns here-ish. Maybe two? There's one that spawns here. And there's like 1, 2, 3 spawns. Or is it 1, 2? 1, 2? Probably up north near the... Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was thinking about having ones that aren't actually really close to boat shops. Oh, speak of the Shmev. So one spawns here. Yeah. Because, like I said, it would just provide a challenge. I don't know if there's a boat shop around here. I think I can't see them because I have my garage's thing disabled or whatever, so it takes out all the whatever. Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. I was in a call with Ruben earlier, and I was just chilling, and I was just clicking around doing a couple, like trying to find out a couple of things, and I got recommended an old Frankie on PC video, and it was his like Altus Life video, and I was skimming through it, and I saw the name Akula. Which is funny. I'm gonna assume that's the same guy. That's fucking crazy. That there really are people who have been playing since 12 years ago. I mean, I'm saying that, and I've been playing since 12 years ago. But I mean, I don't know. I guess if maybe what I'm saying there is like it's cool to recognize a name in that. I saw him in the side chat. Never met that nigga. But I met Junk today. You know Junk? Is his name Junk? Oh, there's this Junk too. Is it Junkie or Junk? I'd rather call him Junk because it's a funnier word. I thought that guy was an admin. Maybe he is though. But I talked to him. He gave me the impression that he wasn't. I don't know any of these fucking admins. I really can't keep track. And also there's a lot of seemingly retired admins that still seem to have like fucking, I don't know. I can't keep track of this shit. Clops, I got banned today. Did you know that? I got my first ever ban. I got banned for VDM, bro. I would show the clip. I was planning to show the clip. I thought it was funny as hell. Maybe I'll show it at another stream. I just don't feel like setting it up. It was funny as fuck. Yeah, oh. After my epic Ruben Stutter official stream of yesterday, like directly after it, me and Brian met up and we saw this guy pulled up on us. And me and Brian just said we just started cursing him out, and then I got in Brian's car and fucking rammed him, and it exploded. And we both got banned. It was fucked up. Actually, to my recollection, I've been banned once before. It was in like 2017 or something, and it was for the same thing. It was for VDM. Because back in 2017, it was still popular to take out a hatchback and, you know, drive down the main road of Kavala and then turn around and then go like 300 miles per hour and run over everybody standing in the main area. That was still a thing. Not much of a thing anymore. But I used to do that. What do you mean? No, I haven't seen anybody do that in a while, bro. I have not seen anybody do that. I mean, I take your point that, but like it's been a while since I've seen someone do exactly that. That was the perfect thing. Usually, I feel like that was a thing that like younger kids would do. Like when I was, because let me think. 2017, I was 17. So the further back you go in those years, the less seriously I was taking this, and fuck, that shit was funny. Just fucking fuck up a whole bunch of people, watch them rubber band all over the place, and then turn right around, do it again. Oh fuck! I just realized. Whoops. Where's Brian? Is he on? I don't see him. Oh, he is on. I told Brian I would move a bunch of guns for him. Whoops. That was like fucking 30 minutes ago already. I'm gonna not say anything to him yet. I've been working like a dog on the exchange the past week. Fucking slamming it. I got 20 fucking stacks, like 20 listings of hydrogen. And I think I was at about 10 on phosphorus. And then they fucking cucked me. So now I'm jobless. I'm quitting the exchange. There's no point. It's that easy, right? Just one day, another day. It's all different. Sucking my own dick. So now I'm gonna, I guess, just do deliveries for folks. I hope that ain't affecting you, Collapse. I don't know if you sell on the exchange guns, but I'm sure you should be fine doing 20 listings. That seems like probably a lot for guns. That sounds like a lot of listings for guns, but for virtual items, it's kind of different, you know? Like for virtual items that people kind of need and want and there's a high demand for them, it's like he's not dead. Is that Brian? Oh, it's a Chinese guy. Yeah, fuck you. They limit listings but offer instant exchange listings. Wait, what do you mean? What does that mean? I can't get, I don't get what you're saying. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of pissed. Because, you know what? It's not the first time they needlessly fucked around with the exchange and made it harder for me to use it, you know? It's just like, I don't even want to be too conceited, but it's just like, at a very base level, it's like, people really like that I do it, you know? People really like it a lot, you know? Like a really lot, as I'm told. That's just other people saying that. That's not me. I'm not the one saying that. But it's like, it's in such high demand for me to sling shit up on the exchange as often as I can and just fill it up. So clearly everybody wants it to be a thing. Clearly no one has a problem with it. But, you know, oh, see there you go, bitch. But but obviously the admins have a problem with it. I can understand a perspective that it's like, in a way, I'm fucking with the economy of people like that are farming because they have less that they have to do. I could maybe get that concern. I don't think it's super impactful though. I think there's also a lot of positives to me listing a lot of shit on the exchange. Also, there's maybe the argument of like they don't want people to monopolize the exchange, like fair for other people to list, and it's like that's I just think that's an easy fix. First of all, if I work the hardest to stock it, then fuck you. But I think that's an easy fix. Just change it so that like when you view an item, you can scroll down to see every single listing instead of just 10 of them. But anyway, other than that, I don't fucking know, man. Does this black market work yet? Because I mean, the consensus was that this was like broken or whatever. Does it work now? I remember people saying it didn't work. I gotta go to bed. Really? That's surprising. One positive though, pretty much the only positive of the patch that I can gather, like the literally only good thing from the patch to me, is that they put the high yield quarry where the fuck it belongs. Again, I like how it's again, it's a location thing. That's hilarious. I guess I'm really like passionate about that for whatever reason. I'm like dead set on where things should be. But yeah, they put the quarry back, which is strange. That's interesting because sometimes I feel like that stuff's kind of interesting to me because like I didn't see anybody complaining about the location of it. I did mention it to some people. I said, that's gay. Yeah, that's gay. That's gay. But like, I haven't seen anybody talk about it in the Discord or anything. No suggestion. I was gonna make one, but you gotta think, like, I don't know if I'm alone in thinking like this, but like, there's something about it. Imagine if I made a suggestion that said, put the quarry back where in the old spot. To me, it just sounds like a stupid suggestion. So I just don't want to waste my time, Maybe, I don't know. It just sounds like a stupid thing to ask for when I want to imagine there are more pressing things. But maybe that's my problem, is that, like, I've been thinking about that the last 2 days. Like, I've been thinking about, how I realized recently that I'm like the most played person on this server. At least in the last like 5 years probably. Which is like retarded. That's fucking stupid. But that's just crazy. I mean, there are definitely a lot of people who are in a similar spot as me. I'm probably not the most played. But I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. A lot of other people who binged it in the last years didn't binge it for as long. So, like, it would just be like a month or a few months. But I was really just sitting here playing this for like a year. Straight. And more than that. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think that was on purpose or anything. Fuck if I know. But, you know, I haven't spent a lot of time critiquing, like directly critiquing what's going on or trying to put myself, you know, out there to the devs and admins. I don't know any of them, you know. So I think a lot of it is just my fault for not being whatever the fuck, you know, proactive. But you know, it's my ideas versus randos ideas versus fucking what Jesse wants to do versus Ruben wants Puri back. You know, it's always gonna be like a clusterfuck no matter what. But all I'm saying is like I feel like I feel like it counts for something, you know. I feel like I have some experience under my belt to where what I think is maybe worth a fuck. But I don't know. I kind of feel just like a bit of like an outcast, sorta. Just in general. Like shit, I mean, Klops. You're like a fucking, you're straight a solo player at heart. You don't even stream. And motherfucker, I've never seen you in game. I don't know how many times you've talked with like admins or whatever, but I feel like in a way you got it figured out because you're like very much like a bystander to everything, you know. It's like I was in the Discord server the other night and I was talking to Jesse about the exchange, and then I was watching an exchange of words between a couple of the dudes. And I realized that like if I did start being more vocal about the things like my own ideas and things that I want to see on the server, I'm just gonna become like part of the rabble of people who are just like biting each other's cocks off, you know. You know, becoming a part of the clusterfuck that is trying to get things done on the server. I saw a suggestion about removing Drug Runner 6. And it was a suggestion I was thinking about making. And I voted it up. And at first, everybody kind of agreed. And then, like, Samperino was suggesting alternative things, like maybe a higher payout, because we all kind of also agreed that it is actually doable. But it's like that's probably another reason why nothing ever gets done well on the server, is because no one can agree on anything. That's just always going to be the case. It's so weird. It's like anything else, though, in that respect. It's like, it could have just been a easy, like, okay, we'll remove it next batch. You know? I don't know. But then again, you know, what's that compared to, like, Macaco saying that they should remove iron and rocks and sand, and they should change all the quarries to diamond mines? It's like, that idea is a little less simple. That's different. Somehow that one's a little different. It's like, okay, we got to talk about that. Or maybe treat it in the same way. Don't talk about it. Just don't listen to it. Oh gosh. Sorry. Yeah, that one was fucking asinine. Imagine. You know what? That's like saying that we should remove all the jobs except meth. Let's just only have meth because it's the best and most profitable. Nobody wants to do all the other shit. Just keep meth. And you put it right in the middle of the map. Just get rid of Aethera and just put the meth lab. And then put the spawns here, 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 and here. Dude, I don't even think I have this much shit on the exchange. How am I selling things? It's like hydrogen. Well, I'm obviously a fucking loser who has no life, though. Hi, Peter! Hi, Peter Enos! Wanna play games together? Oh, he's too bad. He just died. He just got killed and murdered. That's a shame. He got killed by a guy named Jorge. Okay. Oh, really? I bet that was Brian. Oh, sorry, leaked. Shouldn't have said that. I think Brian's really into those. God, you know, I used to do those a lot. And you know what? Part of the reason I'm not doing them is because of the fucking Airfield 6. It's like, that used to actually be a thing I would do all the time, and now I just, like, I can't be asked. I cannot be asked, because if I get 6, I'm just gonna get annoyed. Like, it's doable, but, like, why? Why is there a $20,000 hatchback? Is that how much a hatchback costs? The fuck? Oh. That's I hit the key to do the thingy. There's this fucking guy named Long. This guy's going long. Oh, look who it is. Just gonna say, you can only list 20 of these, bitch ass nigga. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch it. You're going a little high there on the limit. You better watch out, dude. You better. Oh yeah, see? Well, so, okay, here's my question to you then. Are you like, you say you're maxed right now, but like, actually thinking about it, typically, how many listings do you have at a given time? Is it like way over 20, like more like 40? Or do you, like, have you ever even bothered to count your listings? Because I have. I had 20 of these 2 days ago. This is another thing too. I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't think I did. But like a couple weeks ago, that's like, this story actually goes back a bit. A couple weeks ago, they put out a patch, and the patch said that it was 10 items. 10. It said it was 10 items. So, but here's the thing. That obviously was not functioning as intended, because I had like well over 20 listings. So obviously that was fucked up somehow. Like, I don't know. Clearly it just wasn't. If it was supposed to be a limit of 10 items, it wasn't, because I had way more than that. Yeah. So then the other day they patched it to 20, and now it works. So when I asked Jesse about it, I was like, I just want, like, I told him, I was like, well, if it was 10, it certainly wasn't behaving like it was 10. So now he's like, oh, because, yeah, that's the first thing he said to me. I was like, you want to explain this? And he's like, what do you mean? I increased it. I'm like, no. I don't think you did, dude. Like, I don't know if there was even a limit before this. If I really had to put a number on it, I would say like 50 or 60 would be my number. And that is me just taking it like 20, 40, 60, 20 listings between the 3 meth ingredients. And like, you know what? Thinking about it, even that's probably not suffice, because what if I want to run something else to the exchange in that time? Like, I will say it is probably very not gonna happen for me to get 20 listings of each meth ingredient. I don't think that's ever happened ever. But I think it could, and probably would. So if I was to run meth ingredients right now, I would be able to do like 5 of each or 6 of each, which is like totally inefficient. That would just suck ass. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. I'm sure there's gonna be a moment probably soon where some people are like, yo, Spiffy, where's the fucking whatevers? So I'm gonna do a stream here soon where I just do a mega treasure map run. It's gonna be fucking awesomeness. And maybe music. Maybe some Pink Floyd. Maybe some fucking music. And then an AC stream. I'm really looking forward to that more and more. Gosh. I gotta apologize to Brian. It's pretty late. Also, someone said, my friend said he was gonna call me around midnight-ish. Yo. I'm pretty tired, man. Fuck. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old enough to where, like, the past couple days, I've wanted to go to bed before. Like, one of the things of my life is, I always go to, this is what happens to me. Every night, I always go to bed at least an hour after the night prior. But I noticed the last 3 nights, I've wanted to go to bed like 4 hours before the night prior. Fuck, like, so I went to bed at, I think, 3 a.m. yesterday, and right now it's 12. And I'm like ready to check the fuck out. We're good. We're done skis. I'm ready to strap in and launch off into Kloppsland. Kloppsville. I'm ready to pay Joe Shaw a fucking visit. I'm gonna give him some fish with my bare hands. Yo, Klops, tell me what you think about this idea. I was telling Dusty about this a little bit. What do you think about this? So, do you remember V2? Do you remember? I don't know if you were in the stream when I was talking to him, but I don't think you were. So do you remember V2 quests? Do you remember when there was like, it was when they first added lumber, and lumber was like fucking broken. It was like you could make like 400k easily with just like a Hemet transport, fill it up with lumber. It was so fucking profitable. It was nuts. And everyone was doing lumber. That was like 2018-ish, I want to say. Probably. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe it was 2019. Yeah, you know what? I think it probably was like 2019, 2020, because I think V2... Didn't V2 come out in 2019? So, here's what I remember. I remember for the quests, there was 2 lumber quests, and I think here was the format. So every restart, there was beginner and intermediate. There was beginner, intermediate, coke, heroin, meth, lumber. And you know what? I even remember that with coke, you had to sell coke. You couldn't do the bricks. I remember that now. Yeah, that was annoying. Same with meth. You couldn't do Heisenberg. You had to do normal meth. Which, you know, I don't know if that was like a bug. If they kind of just fucked that up, or if that and just left it like that, or if that was intentional. But you know what? There's some charm to it, honestly. There's some charm to not fully processing just to do the quest. And I don't know for certainty, but there may have been two. There might have been for PCP and LSD as well, and maybe, who knows? Maybe there was one for like every major job, like uranium even. But I remember coke, heroin, meth quests, and it was like, the one I did a lot was lumber. I'd get like a Hemet out of the truck shop right here, and an axe, and I'd go kind of right here-ish, chop down like 5 trees, and that would complete the beginner quest. And then you activate the intermediate one, and it was like 15 or 20 trees. And then, honestly, it would be like 100k. It was fucking nuts. You put all the lumber in the truck and sell it, plus the quest rewards, it was like 100k. It was like 95k. It was very impressive and fun. So I was thinking about maybe doing a suggestion where I propose that they basically reprise a lot of those, like maybe all of them, and just mesh them in with these current ones, because I honestly think a lot of these suck ass. Like, I mean, alright, you know, are okay, I mean, I guess some of them, but fishies, you know, there could be another fishing quest that's better than this. I mean, I guess I get that this is 5k, but like, what about an actual quest where you actually have to do a full run, you know? So, you know, if the concern with those, to me, I think that the V3 quests were a fucking major downgrade from those. So I would say that they should bring those back and randomize all the quests every restart, as they kind of already do, but there would just be more to go around. And then potentially proposing that they just take up more space and possibly even be like scrollable, you know? You should have a lot of options for the quests. On a restart basis. Also, I was thinking about, you know, every restart, everyone has the same quests. And I get that is convenient sometimes and whatever, but like, it might also be cool if no one had the same quests every restart. I don't know. That might be kind of cool. You know, it might randomize things and help out, rather than like, hey, can you want to kill each other for the thing or whatever. You know, I don't know. Let me know what you think if you want. It's kind of a minutia thing. I think most people don't give a fuck about quests, obviously, but I was thinking about it. I think it'd be a nice little quality of life upgrade. I'm gonna go to bed though. Pablo. Doing pretty well here, huh? Doing okay. The QOL. Hey, there's nigga. Quality of life. Sorry. Yeah. I just, you know, of course, the thing that I'm gonna suggest is like not game changing at all. But I just think for the people who are actually farmers and kind of min-maxing money making and shit, it would definitely be cool. You know, I mean, I'm sure it would actually, like, anybody who ever runs any drugs will probably activate those, and, you know, I don't know. I just think it would be good to have more quests. I don't think that it should ever be a thing to not want the player base to make money, you know? Like, I get that sometimes things need to be quote-unquote balanced, which is, like, not a thing, but I do think that, like, taking away those quests, I don't really get it. I think that's just that just fucked the player, really. Some of the current ones are good, but I really strongly say some, you know. I even like the you know, the ones like the do heroin, get 5. You can really tiz them out over those. Just fucking whenever that comes in, and just put them in your house or some shit until you get like 100. And then you get a free bonus. I'm going to pay and spray to log out, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and a nice addiction to substance. I love being addicted to substance, dude. What about you, huh? I love being addicted to things, man. It's my favorite thing about life, is just fucking not being able to stop mentally. That's really cool, man. I really enjoy that aspect. There's nigga. What's going on, man, over here? I love that rant I just went on. That was, I mean, the part where I was talking about addiction. Like, what the, yeah, man. I remember the FSA guys leaked. He used to live here. I remember doing deliveries for FSA guys here. I don't remember who. I want to say there was one guy named Omar, whatever the fuck. I did deliveries for them here. And Swift, I think, had a couple of houses here. Which ones? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe oh, this one. This was one of them. I'd pull up in a Taru box truck Hemet. And some guy who no longer owns it. And you know what I say to that? When am I gonna die? It's a nice house. Yeah, it was this one actually, now I think about it, yep. There was others, I don't remember which ones though. Maybe this one. I don't know, I'm just throwing that out. This house over here, I quite like this one right here. This is my shit. This used to be one of Chimpy's houses, and I would fill it. This was kind of a peak era when I had this exchange really going, it was to the point where I could, you know, afford to branch out and do other things. And one of the things I was doing is putting a bunch of unprocessed coke on the exchange. So I'd go bring a Tempest and I'd drive it all the way back here. And it's so cozy to pull into this little nook. I loved it so much. Put some treasure maps, lockpicks, and coke. Good house. Very, very nice house. I like that one. Chad used to have a house. This used to be Chad's house. Chad, aka Silent Hunter, my boy. I miss that fucking guy. He's one of those guys, like, I don't think we vibed, like, completely and totally that well. But he honestly, he was such a, just a warm, nice dude. He really was. Fucking really kind of reverent, like, brotherly dude. I liked him a lot. I was very sad one time he told me that he was not going to be playing anymore. And I just had like a moment, I remember, where I was like, man, that's crazy. Like, everybody now that I knew, everybody that I met when I started kind of binging this in like 2022-ish is gone. It's crazy. Except Ruben. And Klops. But, you know. Fucking, that's what it is, I guess. I'm going to church for Caden. Caden, please don't do any of that bad stuff anymore. Stop being a bitch. Who else can I say hi to? I don't know, Ricky, your Spanish was on. Alright, Klops. Alright, Klops. I had a little moment the other day. I was with Ruben's gang mate and Brian, and we were at the weed field. And Eric, I don't know if we've met Eric on stream yet, but he's like, he's totally not, he's just, I don't know how to explain him. He's Brazilian. And he was just coming to the weed field and RDMing us. And I said to, what's the guy's name? Draco? I said to him, I'm like, we should invite Eric to the group and collect a bunch of shit with him and then rob him and kill him. And there was like a long pause. And then Draco was like, I like the way you think, Spiffy. That was like, I could have logged off. Just little things like that. It's funny. That guy's cool, actually. That guy as well. I don't even really know his name, but the Ruben's gang mate guy. Sure. Fucking project. Here, I'm gonna say something I'm gonna say something bad to Caden. Oh, I might have just fucked myself on that one, because now if I turn the screen back on, it might be, okay. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm overstaying my, Klopps's emote of the yapping cat is me for the last hour. I'm just saying bullshit. I'm sorry. I love addiction. Here's an idea for the server. I've been thinking this one up. It's not not anything special, but clothing shop. There should just be like a button somewhere here, whatever. That is just like a, you know how, I don't even know how this works. Isn't it the case that at the Rebel outpost, Rebel whatever, you can have like loadouts? That should be a thing at the clothing store. You should be able to just have like a template of, you know, if I want this, and that. Holy shit. Yeah, that's fucking killer. There should just be like a save, whatever. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe a little button that pulls up maybe one of 5 or like 5 loadout thingies so that you could save your outfit. Also, in terms of like somewhat separately to that, I would say that whenever you respawn in game, you have like a randomized different outfit. That should also be a thing. That should also be a thing. You should be able to like have a default civilian outfit that you spawn with. That's your whatever, you know, by choice, whatever you're choosing, you know. Like, you know, Taylor Goldberg always used to wear this somehow. Every single time I ever saw him, he was wearing this. And so that's probably what gives me that idea, is like you should be able to have like default outfits every time you spawn, because why not? I like the greenish shirt. That's like my favorite outfit. Fuck, I don't even remember. This is a nice one too. That's a classic. This one. This is my fave. I love this one. It's just a nice colorish. I don't know, I like looking at it. Be cool to spawn with that. Seems like a thing they could do, no? What else? What are my other big ideas that I'm not gonna be communicating to the devs? Where is this? I didn't even know you could do this. Clop, shut up. I know you ain't fucking laughing right now. There's no way you're laughing at this nigga. Clops, don't cry. This is pretty sick. I'm glad for this. Why the fuck are you telling me? Why did I take a screenshot of that? Oh. Wow. I was eating Swedish fish, if you're curious. This is a stream and a half, isn't it? Like, what the fuck? I'm just saying that. Telling you what I'm eating. And I might as well. This is classic. I fucking like this, honestly. This is great. I wasn't expecting to have a good time. I really wasn't like. I'm sorry, bro. Honestly, I could fucking eat those all day, man. Not to talk about eating right now, but that's what we were talking about. You know what? Earlier, I was just looking at the Asylum Discord, and there was a guy named like Wizard whatever the fuck just sitting in the call alone. And I joined, and he was so friendly. He was like, "Yo, Spiffy, what's good, bro? What the fuck is up?" And I was like, "Dude, what's up?" And then another guy came in after about like 20 seconds, and the guy was like, "Yo." And the moment he said "yo," I stood up and brapped ass straight into the mic. And the guy, the wizard guy, he goes, "Bro, and then he left the call. He left the call. And me and this new guy were just cracking up because he left. He was like, "Dude, you fucking made him believe, you scared him away." And I was literally, I just sitting there crying. I just fucking shedding tears. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna... That shit was fucking hysterical. This, I like this color of this car. I got in one of these a couple days ago, and I was like, you know, there's something about this color of green that makes it look like the car is going faster. And I like that. Oh man. What a night. I mean, I'm grateful. Oh wow. Has that always been a thing? It tells you the stats? I feel like that wasn't always a thing. Tesla getting into other stuff. Whoops. Hope that's not... I'm not really too crazy about anything Musk is up to, honestly. You know? I'm sure options go crazy on on Tesla, but other than that, like if there's anything you can count on from those guys, it's for their fucking price action to be all 360 of the degrees per second. I don't know, I'm kind of done right now. Like, I don't really have any, I actually haven't checked my port for like quite a while. Like, usually I check, I'm looking at it, it's on a screen to my left every day. But for the last few days, that screen has just been off. And I checked it today and I was like, what the fuck? You know, nothing to say, absolutely nothing. Market's in the shitter, or like, there's always something, man. Was that Caden? Who the fuck was that? I didn't see. There's always fucking something. You know, crypto is nothing to write home about right now. I don't think it's the end for crypto, but you know, who knows? I just don't know on that one. I think a lot of us kind of always knew that kind of thing could just go anywhere. You never know. I mean, how can you know? The fact that it all happened in the first place is so miraculous. So really for me, it's hard to count it against inflation, but literally the only thing I'm doing right, like all my investments and everything, it's where it is. And honestly, every cent that I get, I just put it into a high yield cash account. Historically, maybe that's not the move. Maybe I should. Normally, I would be saying buy. But I think I'm done with that for now. You know, I don't make that kind of money. I don't make any kind of money. Claps, you're paying for my macaroni, dude. So high yield. I like the high yield. I like the prospect of it, you know. Even though it's like a fucking Hail Mary, you know, it would be immensely difficult to ever have that work for you, you know, but it's not a CD, it's not locked in, it's just a balance, just a normal, it's not a savings account, it's like a savings account, but it's in a brokerage instead of like a credit company or something. But actually I have a couple of them. And you know, like all of them, it's just the same fucking yield as all the other ones, so there's no reason to be picky about which one it even is. It's all whatever. But with the tiny amount of money I make and the rate of what I make, the rate in which I make it, I feel like there's a sense that it's kind of inconsequential unless I was like some fucking like day trader that could magically turn it into, you know, like 10x what it is. Then I wouldn't even be talking right now about it. But these things take time. There's really not too many, you know, there's not so much I feel like you could do. Except just clops it out. The clops method. You were right, man. Like, I mean, set it and forget it. I want to. It's not that I like majorly deficited from being a bit more active in it all. I would even go as far as to say I kind of benefited from it, but I just and it was exciting for like 2 years, and now I'm finally just like, fuck it. You know? Just let it do what it's gonna do. If I wanted to have been messing around, I would have actually made like a incredibly substantial amount of money with Micron. But instead I made like $50 tops off of it. And now Micron is down like 400. Which, you know, I don't even, whatever. I'm sure that's not that big of a deal. I haven't even been paying attention, so I don't have a reference. Normally I kind of know the feel of the market, but like I said, I haven't really checked in like at least 4 days. So when I saw Micron today at like 870, I was looking at it and I was like, I'm sure the market's just down overall. I don't think, you know, it kind of sucks that it dropped so much, but I can't really say I wasn't expecting that kind of thing to be a major possibility. Friend? Wanna be friends? Wanna be friends with me? Gun. Yeah, and I'm saving up for a computer. I haven't really mentioned that, I don't think, or talked about it at all, but I'm saving up. One of my major goals, I'd say, just in general, is I'm saving up for a computer that's probably going to be like an unruly amount of money. That seems to be the thing. It's like I'm shooting for a computer that is gonna be like too good, like not like the most overkill thing you could ever ask for, like a retardedly good computer that shouldn't even exist. I think that's what I'm going for. I'm still rocking a GTX 1080 here, which I love dearly. It's definitely, this computer has served me so well. I feel very fortunate that this thing hasn't just like shit the bed and I lost like all my files and everything bricked. I almost feel like by rights that should have happened by now like 20 times. But yeah, I'd say it's probably a goal of mine to build like an enterprise level computer. With like the Blackwell and like the Threadripper, or you know, just those insane chips. You know what I'm talking about? Just crazy shit. Just fucking stupid. Threadripper, I don't know if the Threadripper is like the best CPU out. I'm gonna guess it's not that series, Threadripper series. I think there's one. There's another one. I forget what it's called. Of course, by the time I can afford any of that, there's going to be new ones, and they're going to be even more expensive. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, maybe it sounds crazy and ridiculous, but to me, I'm just like, there's such an essence in me where I'm just like so not a fuck around type of person. Like I need, like, whatever I do, it has to be like if I build a computer, it's got to be the fucking best shit ever. It's got to kick ass for like 10 plus years, and it's got to be like just retardedly good. That's all. That's how I feel about things sometimes. Not all the time, but some things that you just can't fuck around with, you know? So gotta get my NAS set up for all my movies. Oh. Downloading the entire Boy Meets World collection. Okay. Fuck me, man. You know what I want? I want an iPad. That'd be kind of cool. An iPad mini. I actually have no clue what I would use it for, but I feel like it would just be cool to have. I feel like I would find a use for it, and I would not be porn. Watch stream. I don't know. I feel like I could use it as a tool, like a tool, like note taking or something. Okay, I'm not trying to. That looked really bad. I've seen people try to use this whole like iPad as a computer thing. I'm not saying that I think that is a thing. I think it's not. It's just not a sufficient full-on computer. I don't know. But I would say that I would lean more in that direction of trying to treat it as a tool. Note taking, maybe movies. It would really be a thing, like maybe I could get one of those gay faggy keyboard attachment thingies, and I'd just have it kind of set up maybe, yeah, with Ruben Stutter on it. And then when he stops streaming, I can swipe up to my home, like my background, and my background is Ruben Stutter's fat face picture. he didn't make it. Oh. Oh, so you have one, okay. Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I had this, I had a Microsoft Surface tablet. You ever seen one of those? And it had like a velvet, or, well, no, I thought it was like suede. It was like a suede purple keyboard. I fucking love that thing. I just thought it was just mesmerizing that you could use Windows on just a tablet. I fucking took it to school and like tried to use After Effects, only to find out that it was not very not a very performant device, but it was just awesome. And then you know, I can't really remember what happened to it exactly, but like, I mean, I remember what happened to it, but I don't remember like how it started. At some point, I needed to replace. Oh, you know what? It was, I think the screen broke. I honestly do not know how, but the screen broke. I think the screen just went out. It went black. And maybe it was like the backlight. I don't know. But we took it to this repair guy and he replaced whatever the fuck. But he couldn't put a battery in it. He couldn't put, I don't know, there was some kind of issue with the battery. He couldn't put the battery back in for some reason. It was some kind of weird shit. And so he's like, you can have it back, but you have to keep it on, you have to keep it plugged in if you want to use it. There's no battery. It's like, okay. And I think even as a kid, I knew in my head, like, this is not going to end well. So I always had it plugged in, and I even remember it had a fucking stupid magnetic plug to charge it. So you know how easy that is to detach? So it happened a lot. Sometimes it would even fall off my desk and shut off. And then the one fucking time the power goes out. And I guess that corrupted Windows. And it sent it into a boot loop. So. But I used to watch like anime on that when I was young. It was fucking real nice having one of those. I'd probably have another. I don't think they make those anymore, obviously, but I mean, I'd have the one that I have. I could probably fix it myself, honestly. But I remember being pretty upset because I remember some of the files that were on it. I assume are definitely no longer on it. It is indeed crazy, but in a way it also isn't crazy. Like, it kind of becomes like a don't sit too close to the TV thing. It's like it makes, well, I don't know the exact technicalities of it, but it's like it makes perfect sense how cutting power to an electronic device can break it. You know, like, really, it's all just hard drive stuff. And you know, most nights I put my computer to sleep. I don't turn it off. But if I wake up and my computer's so old and so like precious, you know, all the files and just everything, to where if I hear a thunderstorm, and we get a lot of them, because we live like next to under a mountain, kind of, or like on it ish. Jig. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, whenever I hear thunder in the middle of the night and I wake up to it, I immediately get up and wake up my computer to shut it off and unplug it. What's funny about that is about a week and a half ago, or about a week, yeah, no, like 2 weeks ago, it wasn't even storming, it was just vaguely windy, and a random healthy looking tree collapsed on our power cable and our internet cable, and it literally sparks shot out of some of our electrical sockets, and the street was on fire. It was fucked up. And guess what? I didn't see it coming. Didn't have time to turn my computer off. Had no way of knowing. So isn't that kind of funny? It's like, that's just life, man. Life is like that. It's like you could totally, you know, you can't prepare for disaster. That's why they call it that, you know? That's why they call it that. Like, I could shut my computer off whenever I hear thunder, and maybe I'm helping myself, but guess what? A fucking lightning strike could come in broad daylight and fuck my whole fucking shit. That's just what it is, man. That's how it is. I can only be the best man that I can be. And that's it. I am what I am. And luckily my computer did not have any issue. Funnily enough, sometimes I actually don't even really know how this is possible, but it has happened. And it did happen. I literally unplugged it and everything for like a whole day until we got power restored, and then I was kind of scared, but I went upstairs and I turned it on and it restored my session completely. Like browser, everything. It didn't I don't understand how that happens sometimes, but apparently that's a thing. I don't know how that works. There's not even, I looked it up too, there's not a lot of information on how that works, but everything was still open. All my apps, everything. Fucking strange. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was a crazy couple of days though. We lost power and we had a trapeze wire going across over the, overhead over the house, because we had an underground internet cable, or an underground, coaxial cable, and we cut it doing yard work once, and so the cable company hung one overhead, and that was supposed to be a temporary, and then they came back and they ran a new one underground and never bothered to hook it up. They just fucking left. And that was 18 years ago that happened. So Yeah, I always used to look up at that cable that's attached basically to my roof, like right above my head where I sleep, and I'm like, man. And it hangs kind of low too. It's like, you know, I wonder if a truck would be, if a truck would ever be tall enough to rip my fucking roof off. Yo, dude. What's up, man? Is this your car?
Nah, bro, I logged out here. I was getting chased by the police. And I was like, hey guys, sorry, my fucking internet disconnected. They're like, it's alright, bro. No problem. So I guess I'm okay.
Fuck yeah, dude. I respect it.
Yeah. Cuddy's pretty cool, you know?
Hell yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm spinning, bro.
You're spinning?
I'd be out here playing with FIA all drunk as fuck. These niggas be retarded, I swear to God.
Well.
Here comes Project. Here comes Project.
Alright, I'm gonna.
No, I love them. They're my boys. Love you too.
Here comes Project. Here comes me to the chop shop. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, so they worked all night. It was kind of crazy. They worked all night with these loud ass trucks. They were so loud, and I honestly don't know what they were doing, but it made me so curious. And I was so tired that I kind of like was half asleep hearing that all night. I was just hearing them like yelling and laughing and shit across the street, just with these loud like hydraulic trucks or whatever. And they got power restored the next day, and they got everything up and going, and they left the fucking overhead cable on the ground in our yard, and they left. They called it a day. They said, see ya. Isn't that brilliant? We went over and we asked them, like, there's a cop directing traffic, and we were asking them, and they were like, that's not my job. We're not doing that. It's like, okay. So we get on the phone with our internet provider, and we're talking to AI, and we're talking to Indians, and we were actually like barred from calling them because they said there's a shortage and we're working on it. No ETA. That's literally what the AI thing told us. So we couldn't talk to anybody. It was just a whole clusterfuck. It just made me sad for just like everything. It's sad that we care so much about internet. It's sad that customer service is the most detached, polarizing thing that is so unbelievably unhelpful and makes you want to pull a gun out and kill yourself. Like, how is that a reality? I don't know. This car cannot be chopped. Actually, one thing that was funny is the guys who were up all night repairing our electricity, they quote unquote signed off on it and said it was working and left at like 5 a.m. But it wasn't. So another guy came and had to fix their shit. It was just crazy. They were there all night. Like, I don't know, I commend it though. I kind of commend it. I think it was, I didn't think they were gonna be there all night. Even though, like, I thought they were just gonna clear the road or something and then kind of just leave. But no, I guess there's like an emergency squadron or whatever assembles in these cases, and they're there all night and all day the next day. It was very, like, that was maybe the one thing about it that I was like kind of impressed, and like it made me curious about what they were doing. And it made me think, like, I wouldn't mind, like, being a dude who does this up at night and repairing shit and, like, simultaneously disturbing a bunch of people while they're sleeping with no electricity. Like, that's so fun to me. Like, you show up in the middle of the night and you're just fucking cackling loudly in a quiet neighborhood where everyone's trying to sleep. And you're running these loud ass machines. They're so fucking loud. It was just funny. I don't know. I liked it. There's a definite, like, freeingness to that. I wonder if anybody can see me right now. This is what my window looked like as well during that whole time. Flashing lights in your face! Flashing lights in your face! We're here! How come every time I drive back there, there's another car for me to chop? This is a graveyard shift. Oh, fuck. I can't wait to see this flashing ass light disappear into the abyss for $3 grand. What do you think about that, huh? I think it's a thing of beauty. Yeah, this is a good time. Thanks for joining me, Clops. You fucking guy. You're a heck of a fella. I respect you, nigga. Let me get some gas. Shit. Somebody sucks, and I think it's both of them. Woo! This is why this game's bad. Cause, like, what was that? Look at us. Look at us. Where's Brian in all this? Whoa! Well, yep, I guess that'll do it, brethren. Yo, what the fuck is up? Fuck you. Fuck you. Yo, fuck you. Where'd you go? fucking day. What you doing over there, boy? Please, please, please. Farting. I should have chopped that. Okay, bye. Have a nice night, fella.